All right, kind of a devastating blow early on for the Chiefs. They just hit a big play. Finally, something happens. Taylor Swift's going crazy, but that would bring us to here. They're inside the 10-yard line. Their offense hadn't gotten much going so far, but here we go. So when this play begins, what you're going to notice is that, it was right here, what's going to happen. To be honest, I kind of thought Pacheco was going to score. He only had one guy he had to make miss, and he was in pretty good position to do so. But that's what he's focused on, right? He has the one guy he has to make miss. If he does, he's going to be into the end zone. It's worth noting, 83 for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's Noah Gray, the backup tight end, who's in here to block. So I want you to watch there. I want you to watch that black circle. That's the main key thing to watch here. Look at how it's going to eventually end up with number 2 gets free. He forces the fumble. I'll show this other angle to really kind of explain what it is. Again, you see Lenoir, number 2, at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. You see how when he comes in, Pacheco just wasn't ready for him. So he did not have the ball tucked. He didn't see that was happening because he assumed that the block was going to get made, and he was focused on the one guy he had to miss. Okay, it happens. It's football. Mistakes happen, an unfortunate error there. But here's where things get really fascinating. Look at Travis Kelce. So first, this was on the big game. He was complaining about not getting the ball until he realized, that's why I didn't get the ball. So he was pumped up about that. However, we then saw that this happened. So you see him getting really angry at Andy Reid. You might be wondering, well, what's going on there? This was because he wasn't in the game on that play. That's why he was so frustrated. And of course, it's worth mentioning the guy who was blocking on the play, who missed the block and kind of led to the fumble, was Travis Kelce's backup. He was in on that play because Kelce wasn't. Now, I couldn't tell, they didn't mention on the broadcast if this was before or after the fumble, so I don't know if this was because he was frustrated that they fumbled and it was a missed block by Noah Gray, or if he just doesn't like to be taken out of the game. It's hard to say for sure, but either way, definitely an interesting situation to develop here.